Okay, so you read the title. What is it? Well, it's going to be awkward, and it's going to be considered weak or feminine by some people. But they get disrespected anyway, so why would you listen to them? What I want you to do from here on out is set proper boundaries. Now wait, I don't mean the types of boundaries that you see women do where they're like, "Hey bestie, look, I love you so much and I don't want to be that girl, but you're just kind of too much for me sometimes. And it's giving a bit of ickiness. But love you though. I think we should split up. Sorry." No, I'm talking about actual, proper, no BS boundaries for when people disrespect you or disrespect things you care about. Let me tell you a story. I was playing basketball with this group of guys a while back, and it shows how much this impacted me because I still remember it. One boy kept making jokes about my race because I was the only black boy in the group that we had gone to play basketball with. So of course it was the usual things like, "Yo, Tondo, imagine the ball is like a watermelon and you want to just dig into it." And like, he asked me if my parents were basketball players, and just dumb stuff like that. And it hurt me, in all honesty. But I didn't say anything about it. And the reasoning is because I didn't set boundaries. So we can pretend that boundaries are just for girls, guys. I don't need them. This is what it leads to. It leads to people making fun of you and bullying you, and you not doing anything about it because I don't need boundaries. So how do you actually set them? Well, I've noticed that there's a difference between the way that men and women set boundaries. Women usually set their boundaries at the beginning or start of their friendship/relationships, either through texting or verbal. But with men, usually we set the boundaries after they've been crossed, and we think, okay, I didn't like that. I'm gonna make sure that doesn't happen again. So for example, let's say that you're with somebody and a group of people, and one of the guys, I'll just give you my example again. One of the guys makes a joke about you because of your race, honestly. Then you literally stop the conversation right there and tell them, "Hey, let's say his name is Mike. Mike, why'd you do that? I don't want you to do that again." You say this in a stern tone, but don't make it something that you're trying to intimidate them. I saw this so cringe, like, edit on TikTok and Instagram about, like, it was like some dark psychology trick. They said, if someone disrespects you, what you want to do is don't say a word. Just stare at them silently into their soul. Do this the rest of the day. They will never bully you again. And I'm like, bro, what? That would get you backhanded so quickly. No, that was so cringe. If somebody disrespects you, you tell them right then and there that you don't tolerate it. And it's going to be awkward. The conversation is going to be kind of dead from there. But so what? I would rather have a dead conversation than sit there and laugh while someone is making fun of me in a group of people. And the same thing if it's one-on-one. If let's say that you're sitting with somebody and they make a joke about Jews or something like that, then I would tell them, like, straight up, I would stop them and tell them, "Hey, don't joke about that." You want to make it as stern but clear as possible. But look, this has all been pretty surface level so far. You know, I'm just telling you, if someone disrespects you, tell them and don't shy away from it. But really, what I've seen is that people treat you almost in the same way that you view yourself. And setting boundaries shows that you respect yourself. Because, for example, if you're a shy, timid, anxious person, people see that and will label you, will see you as a shy, timid, anxious person. It's obvious. And what I found is, look, I believe every human being deserves respect. Every man, every woman, every person deserves it. But in the world that we live in, it seems that if you don't, especially if you're a guy, if you don't have some respectable qualities about you, then it makes it almost inevitable that people will disrespect you. So, as much as I'd like to tell you with these like Sigma tricks to make sure no one makes fun of you or bullies you or disrespects you, I want to ask you, are you valuable in your community? Are you strong? And I don't just mean, can you lift some weights at the gym? Are you strong mentally? Or are you extremely emotional and break down easily? Are you strong intellectually? Could you hold your own in any or in most areas of discussion? Or does it end at anime, video games, that sort of stuff? Because if the answer is no to most or if any of these questions, then I think that's what you should be focusing on, more than trying to stop people from disrespecting you, which of course is still important. I'm not downplaying that. But think of ways that you could be someone worthy of respect. That just the thought of being disrespected wouldn't really cross the minds of other people. And it's not going to be easy, I'll tell you that. I'm not even close to that myself. I'm just a student, a learner on this journey. But it's just what I've seen that works a lot better than trying to watch more of these YouTube videos telling you to do these Sigma tricks like look at them in their eyes, or report them to a teacher if you're still in school, that sort of stuff. Anyway, I also have a free guide if you're starting off on your social journey at level 0. It can teach you pretty good social skills, in 5 days. So check it out down below. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Remember, take action, learn from failure. See ya.